For the first time, we are hearing from the family of the Pima County Constable shot and killed last week while serving an eviction notice. The tragedy has captured attention not only here in Tucson, but all over the country. And her family is speaking out so that we can learn more about who she was. KOLD News 13's Allie Potter sat down with the constable's family, who says the community has been nothing but supportive. Allie joins us live from San Agustin Cathedral downtown, where services for Martinez will be held this week. Allie?
Well, Brooke and Dan, as you can imagine, this has been just a really difficult time for Deborah's family. And in fact, they were really hesitant about even going on camera to talk about Deborah. But they want you, the community, to know exactly who Deborah is if you don't know her. They were just telling me story after story about her. And in fact, I wish I had the whole newscast to tell you her story, because we sat down for an hour and a half. But again, story by story, and they started with that dreaded phone call that they received last week.
The hardest thing for me that day was calling my daughters and tell them that their sister was gone.
Pima County Constable Deborah Martinez Garibay was shot and killed in the line of duty. She was serving an eviction notice on August 25th, which is also Deborah's daughter's birthday.
I still have it on my phone. She said, "Happy birthday, honey."
As you can imagine, Deborah's family is still in complete shock. We sat down in this living room. I asked them, who is Deborah Martinez Garibay?
When she enters a room, that room becomes alive.
The youngest of 4 girls. Deborah's sisters told me the baby was always the favorite.
She many times was the protector. She took on that role for her sisters, for her family.
Deborah and Gabriel met in high school. He told me they always had their eye on each other, but didn't date until she was 18 years old.
Her birthday was September 2nd, when she turned 18. Me and her kind of, went together this and that. September 16, we got married, but we didn't tell anybody. When we were married, I went to her house and dropped her off, and I took off. And she went into the house like nothing happened.
The family says that's Deborah. She's a strong, independent woman who has a heart to serve others. The 43-year-old was a U.S. Army veteran. She enlisted right after September 11th.
She was 82nd Airborne. She was jumping out of perfectly good helicopters in the middle of the night.
She served for almost 2 decades and was injured serving in Afghanistan. She came back to Tucson to serve local vets.
Veterans were the most important thing in her life.
Veterans, the homeless, kids, you name it. Her family says she would give the shirt off her back for anyone while wearing a smile and, of course, red lipstick.
Her Army stuff, she's still, laughing and has this big, beautiful smile. And then the next moment she's in a beautiful dress with, 6-inch heels and just as beautiful. And so, that's something that we look at her and we just think, what a blessing it's been for us.
And the family, of course, as you can see, is just trying to put a little laughter here and there, and they're just trying to stay as positive as possible during this difficult time. They did tell me that 2 years ago, Deborah's little baby actually passed away, and they really feel like Deborah and their baby, Danny, is now reunited right now. A funeral mass will be held on Thursday here at St. Augustine Cathedral on Thursday, starting at 10 o'clock in the morning. They say the public is more than welcome to attend. Reporting live here downtown, Allie Potter, KOLD News 13.